State agents are continuing to investigate into the standoff in Deer Lodge that resulted in police shooting and wounding a suspect. MTN's John Amy continues to follow the case and brings us the latest details about what happened.
Agents with the Montana Division of Criminal Investigation, along with help with the Montana Highway Patrol, continue to investigate the scene of a standoff in Deer Lodge Tuesday. The standoff ended Monday morning when officers shot a man who was firing a gun at random inside that residence at the intersection of Larrabee and Higgins Avenue.
Immediately when the officers pulled in, they started taking fire from the gunfire from the suspect. They got in a defensive mode, and one of the officers fired his rifle, and the suspect quit shooting at that time.
Police were called to the residence Monday just before 9 o'clock in the morning on reports of multiple shots being fired inside the house.
DCI told me that there's probably somewhere from 50 to 60 rounds.
Police were initially called to the residence Sunday evening on a report of an argument between the suspect and his girlfriend.
There was no domestic violence of any kind other than a verbal argument. So the officers asked if they'd be willing to separate for the night, which is very common, and they did separate for the night. The next morning the female got up early and she left to go to Missoula. The male returned to the residence and he called 911 and was asking my dispatcher, you know, I want to know what's going on. I came here, there's nobody here. He immediately after that started shooting up inside the house and shooting out the windows and shooting vehicles that were parked in the yard.
There's been no charges in this matter as of Tuesday while the investigation continues. In Deer Lodge, John Amy, MTN News.
Police say the man involved in the standoff was shot in the right arm and underwent surgery at St. Patrick's Hospital in Missoula. Police haven't released his identity since charges have yet been filed.